Hi, welcome to Jacki Easlick's fashion class. This is an overview class. You will learn how to build and launch a fashion collection. First, let's talk about 10 fashion trends that are taking place now in the industry. The first trend is living with the virus. It's enabled flexibility and faster decision-making and balanced speed against discipline in the pursuit of innovation. The second trend is the diminished demand. Companies should seize new opportunities and double down on outperforming categories, channels, and territories. The third trend is the digital sprint. Fashion players must optimize the online experience and channel mix while finding persuasive ways to integrate the human touch. And the fourth trend is seeking justice. Consumers will expect companies to offer more dignity, security, and justice to workers throughout the global industry. I think this is especially good for women in the workforce. The fifth trend is travel interrupted. Engage better with local consumers, make strategic investments in markets witnessing a stronger recovery, and unlock new opportunities to keep customers shopping. The sixth trend is less is more. Reduce complexity and reduce inventory levels by taking a demand-focused approach to their assortment strategy. Boosting flexible in-season reactivity for both new products and replenishment. The seventh trend is opportunistic investment. We expect merger and acquisition activity to increase as companies maneuver to take market share, unlock new opportunities, and expand capabilities. The eighth trend is deeper partnerships. Move away from transactional relationships in favor of deeper partnerships that bring greater agility and accountability. The ninth trend is retail return on investment. Power shift from landlords to retailers and the need to seamlessly end digital, companies will need to make tough choices to improve ROI at the store level. And finally, the 10th and final trend, which is work revolution. This is an important one. Refine their blends of remote and on-premises work, invest in reskilling talent, and instill a greater sense of shared purpose and belonging for employees who continue to reconsider their own priorities. Let's get started. We start with selecting our color palette for our fashion collection. Select 5 fashion colors from a trend service. We recommend using Pantone. You will choose the new colors palette from the future season you are working on. For example, Spring 2024 color palette. You are always working 1 year ahead on the new collection. You will choose 2 base colors like black, brown, or gray, and then choose 4 fashion trend colors. I highly recommend having one of the fashion colors as the Pantone color of the year. If you want a deeper dive on color trends, please check out our other fashion masterclass called How to Build a Color Trend Board. Next, you will build your launch calendar. There are 4 launch seasons, also called Fashion Week or Market Week. Spring, summer, fall, winter. Keep in mind you are working a year in advance. These are key dates to follow from the first kickoff meeting, which is having a sales history presentation to go over the last season's sales. This is to discuss what products sold very well and to discuss what didn't sell well. This meeting helps plan the future goals for the new collection. To see a deep dive into building a launch calendar, please see our Fashion Masterclass, Learn How to Build Your Launch Calendar. Next, we are going to research what is happening in the fashion industry. It's best to shop stores and see what silhouettes are being shown and sold in high-end stores. It's also good to go online and shop high-end department stores and boutiques and see what products are being sold and what trends are being shown. Here are 4 examples of handbags trends. Grommet trends, bold statement words, braided tassels, and floral accents. We also study these trends and look at handbag shapes, and we notice there are flat bags, totes, backpacks, satchels for key shapes. When we are working with big stores, they sometimes request to see trends, so these are 4 trend boards that are put together and presented to a customer. Next, you build your line plan. A line plan is also called a merch plan or merchandise plan. It's a plan of how many group or collections you are going to launch within a season. This is an example of an actual line plan that was used in the fashion industry. You will notice that the first 7 lines are groups and they are made in a non-leather material, and on the far left it lists the name of the group. Next, it lists the details of the group with material, hardware, and print details. The next detail are the group colors. You will remember in the beginning of this presentation, we selected 5 fashion colors. These colors will go here, but we may not use every single color for every item. Next, you will see the number of styles within each group. An example would be, there are 4 styles in this group, so there may be a satchel, crossbody, tote, and a clutch. At the top you can see these will launch 9/25, 10/25, 11/25 in stores, so this is a May market, holiday launch. To learn more about how to build a line plan or merch plan, check out our Fashion Masterclass on how to build a line plan. The next category below are the fabric or nylon groups, and it highlights the details, and then the colors and the number of styles within each group. Next are individual bags. You will see one style, but it's made in 4 different colors. The carryover is a group or collection that was carried over from a previous season. It is a collection or item that sold very well, so we are carrying it into this season. It's not a new design, but we may change the material. We are changing the colors because it's a new season this collection is launching in. Sometimes if the item or collection sells very well, we will carry over this into many seasons over and over. When you are ready to start sketching your fashion items, in this case it's handbags. You typically start out with sketching your bag first and then do the specifications on a text sheet with all the measurements, hardware, and fabrics. You add the dimensions, select materials, add hardware, select stitching color, and select lining material. As you design your bag and build your collections, you will then send the tech packs or developments to the factory to have samples made. These are actual sketches and real tech packs from bags that were designed for various customers several years ago. This whole process of building several collections and sending samples takes several weeks. The process is pretty much the same from all products, but the designs, dimensions, and tech sheets will slightly vary from product to product. Jewelry is not as complicated as handbags, and the same with hats and scarves. Handbags, shoes, and apparel tend to be slightly more complicated depending on the design of the product. To learn more about fashion design and tech packs, please check out my other fashion masterclasses. Thank you for watching.